Bikepacking with Don. I'm about to go on a reprise mission or adventure off to Englishman River Falls again from what I failed 2 years ago. This time I'm taking all the precautions, including lots of water and energy. And I'm going to take my time. And I'm going to take the paved roads. No more crazy trails. Wish me luck. Here's my setup. My bike is fully loaded with the saddlebags in the front and across the handlebars and the pack along the rear seat and my tent on top and my backpack. So I'm off. All right. Bye, babes. Made it to Top Ridge. Here's the park. It's about a third of the way of my journey today. Already sweaty, but cooling off now. Gonna have some goo and some water / Gatorade. And there's the bridge up there. Walking across the bridge for obvious reasons. At the Arrington Four Corners now, and 20 kilometers into my ride, about 8 kilometers to go. So I'm getting there. Definitely in better shape than last time. It's a little more work than I remember, but I'm doing okay. Can have some more liquid and some more goo. All right. That beep you heard of the GPS turning on saying, okay, you're going fast enough to navigate. There we go. Here we are, 5 kilometers to go. Englishman River Falls. Yeah. Arriving into Englishman River Falls Park. There was one last little hill climb there. Granny gear almost killed me. Whew. But I made it. Vast improvement over 2 years ago. Now to find a campsite. So I made it. No drama. Definitely an improvement. Now I'll start cooling off and setting up camp. First thing that comes off is my biking shoes so I can put on some comfortable shoes. It's nestled in the woods. Isn't this gorgeous? There's my trusty steed. All the kit is off of it now except my water bottles. I'm starting to cool down. Much better than last time when it took me 2 hours. And here's all the kit off the bike. So let's go through it. I got the under the seat bag, my tent which is on top of it, my handlebar bag which got some clothes in it, one of my 2 front fork saddle bags, the other one here, and then my backpack with food and a few other sundry items. All right, spent the last, I don't know, hour or so setting up. So now my tent is set up, and you'll see inside here, I've got my sleeping bag and my little inflatable pillow on top of a thermarest. This is a good piece of kit as far as sleeping goes. They're very comfortable, and they're very light for bike packing. And of course the tent. It's a one-man tent. Truly a one-man tent, but it's comfortable enough. I can even get changed inside it using just being careful. So yeah. All right, so I made dinner. He made this Alpine Air Kung Pao grilled chicken. It's a dehydrated meal. You'd add 2 cups of boiling water and let it sit for 15 minutes. And how I boiled the water was with my trusty jet boil. Good, great piece of kit, and essential for something like bike packing because it's small, light, and it heats up the water very quickly. I should point out I've changed into something a little more habitable out of my biking clothes and into some normal summer clothes. And here is the chicken. So yeah, it comes out quite good. There we are. And it's quite tasty. Yum.
Well, I survived the evening quite well. I slept well. It is now almost 7 o'clock in the morning, and I am having my morning coffee. But regrettably, it's not camping coffee. It's not coffee with Jameson's or any other kind of whiskey, but it is still wonderful. It's quiet here, and I'm ready to begin my day.
Okay, I'm here now at Englishman River Falls. I'm going to show you a bit of a tour of what the fuss is all about. It's very cool. Okay, so here's what the fuss is all about. These are the falls. Isn't that something? All right, heading down now. Last time was the false start. Oh yeah, that's the Bruce. So I can touch. Got it true. Oh hi. I didn't shoot back there. That's gonna leave a bruise.
All right, day 2. I've had another good sleep. Went to bed a little early, about 9 o'clock last night. Slept right through till 7. Of course, had to get up a couple times to do the usual things. But I've already started packing up and going to have my ride mostly away home today. I am not going all the way home. I'm going to a quilty thing. So more to follow on that. But everything's going well. I had my oatmeal. I had a couple cups of coffee. So I'm buzzing. I've stocked my water, ready to go.
Okay, it's now just before 10 o'clock on Wednesday morning, and my bike is all loaded. Got my Gatorade, I got my goo, got my backpack all loaded. That's my full kit. I can't remember what it weighs. I'm gonna sit around 20 pounds on top of the bike. So it definitely takes me a little more effort going up hills, but here we are, and away we go. Time to leave the park. It's now 10 o'clock. Next stop, Arrington Corners. last stretch of Fallsbrook, heading into Tuppers Park. Downhill all the way, I think. Yes. Yes, it is. Woo. Hello. Taking it easy. Gravel, weight, skidding. None of it good. Okay. Rear brake more than front brake. Bump. Okay. Looks like a Luna dog. Could it be? It is Mike. Hi, Mike. Good. I thought I saw Luna. I said, that looks like Luna. And it is.
Nice ride?
Yeah, I'll just stop recording here. So this is in fact the quilting event I was talking about earlier. It's called Quilts in the Garden, and it's a social activity put on by the Parksville Quilt House Quilters Guild, where all the members can come together and hang out at one of the guild members' amazing place. So we hang quilts of various designs put on by Comfort Quilts and hosted by another guild, and we socialize. So because this took place at the end of my bike ride, and you can see here all these wonderful quilts here, I decided to stop in because it was in a new space. It was on my way home. So I stopped in. Carolyn took me home afterwards, after my bike ride. And it was a great event. So this brings to a close this adventure, this Bikepacking with Dawn adventure, where I finished my ride at the quilty thing, Quilts in the Garden. So hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.